My name is Josh Clayton. I'm one of the dev directors in the Boston office, and I am a member of the 0430 Club. So, what is the 0430 Club? It's a movement started by Jocko Willink. He's a retired Navy SEAL. He looks like he could snap me in half. And really, the idea behind 0430 Club is that you get up at 4:30 in the morning and you don't stop. You don't take any breaks. You don't take any weekends off. And really, the whole goal of it is to spend time bettering yourself. So there's extreme focus because literally nothing is happening at 4:30 in the morning. So why would I do this? The first point is mental toughness, right? So it's really easy to sleep in. It's easy to remain comfortable. And it's easy to wait until it's absolutely necessary to get up. But I say, fuck that shit. At the end of the day, I want a challenge. Like, why take the easy path? You can't be afraid of challenge. At the end of the day, you know, if you start something and it's hard, it's an opportunity to grow and improve, and it's not something to take lightly. So by introducing that challenge and introducing that discomfort, it's really about lessening other discomfort. So another thing that's kind of weird that I do in the morning when I take a shower, I make the shower colder the longer I'm in it. Because at the end of the day, it really is about that mental toughness and overcoming kind of this pain or this discomfort, things that I don't want to do. When I was in the Marines and we did MCMAP, which is the Marine Corps Martial Arts Program, one of the things that we would do is we would do exercises with other Marines where we would literally be on each other's nerves. And what it would do is it would deaden the sense of pain when your nerves would get struck. And really the goal is so that when you get into fights, it doesn't impact you as much. Seems crazy, I understand that. And then the final reason why I do this is discipline. You don't stop on the weekends. You don't stop when you don't sleep well or you drink too much. You do it day in and day out because you're disciplined and because you're dedicated to accomplishing it. I guess there was one last point, which is constant improvement. I mentioned earlier, at the end of the day, there's nothing going on at 4:30 in the morning. So if you get up to get ready to work at 6:45 or 6:30 in the morning, that's literally 2 hours every single day. That's like 2 days a week that you have that you can spend on time bettering yourself. So how do you execute on this? One of the things that I do is, apart from posting onto Twitter because of kind of that holding myself accountable there, I avoid social media. And then I'm deliberate about what I do. It's great if you have the mental toughness to be able to go through and force yourself to get up. But if you're not doing anything with that time, what's the point? So for activities, you could read, you could exercise, you could meditate or pray, you could create new things, products, paintings, whatever, and you can learn. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what that is. So for my routine, I have 3 alarms, one at 4:30, one at 4:32 and one at 4:35. I get up at 4:30 in the morning. And what that allows me to do is it gives me about 2 hours between when I get up and when I need to start getting ready for work. So I have an opportunity to work out, learn Haskell, do whatever. I usually go to bed between 9 and 11. Usually it's closer to 10, 10:30. So some of the impacts. The majority of the time I don't drink coffee until I get into work, which is about 9. So for the first 4.5 hours of my day, I don't drink any coffee. There's a couple days where I've slipped, but really the point is to get back up and continue going forward. So some of the takeaways. I really can't describe how great it feels to get up at 4:30 in the morning. It's one of the single most impactful things that I do every single day. And it's an active decision to join and do that. So anybody can join the club. And one of the things I stress is that I really don't like it when people say I can't, because it's not that you can't, it's that you won't. And it's getting up at 4:30 in the morning, it's an active decision, and it's something that it's a decision that you need to own, whether you do that or not. So instead, what I would encourage you all to do right now is set an alarm for 4:30 tomorrow morning. And instead of saying I won't, you should say I will.